bringing up Alonso. Alonso to the stage. Round of applause for Alonso, y'all. Make some noise.
Greetings. This is called Smoke Off Part 2, Pearly Sweet Cake meets the Chunky Monkey. Now we all know Pearly Sweet Cake from Son of San Rafael. How she smoked the Calistoga Kid was a story told by Shell. And though this was long ago and many years have gone past, still the rollers are afraid, and none will say they're fast. But somewhere out there on the road the Chunky Monkey goes, been rolling dope all his life. And in his style it shows. He can roll one in each hand, a flick of the wrist, and both are done. Never packed too tight or too loose. Guaranteed not to run. Well, by word of mouth was quickly spread this Chunky Monkey speed, and how he was a natural when it came to rolling weed. Eventually the news reached Pearl, who became as upset as she could be, and screamed, "There's no way that Nutty Ape could be as fast as me. If he wants to prove himself, then it's a smoking war. When I'm through, there'll be nothing left of him like the kid before." Chunky Monkey just sits calmly without a word to say. He just rolls himself another J. So now to determine where the smoke off it should be, a place ahead can smoke in peace and attitudes are free. So Amsterdam was chosen as that perfect place to go. After harvest in late November, when the buds would be just so. They rented out the Mel Quaker Club, which really was too small, but it didn't matter because the crowd was so large, no place could fit them all. People came in by aeroplane till the airport was shut down, and there was no more room left in the whole entire town. The crowd spilled out into the streets, everyone was getting high. They all came so they could witness this Chunky Monkey's try. While there inside the club sat those privileged few, growers from around the world, who brought the herb as entrance due. And this herb for competition was the finest ever seen. I mean, hair is both red and white, but light and sticky green. And the sweet aroma filled the air from that high-powered Sensimia chronic, grown organically outdoors or indoor system hydroponic. Pearl walked in that room nice and slow with a champion's confidence, her mouth anticipating that very first taste of scent. Chunky Monkey walked right in himself, smooth and mellow cold, for he had prepared for this task by smoking a stick of gold. They sat down at the table, each held the other fixed and stare, so deep in concentration of all else they were unaware, until it finally all began and that judge shot that starter's gun, and the crowd went wild as that first joint was rolled, for the smoke-off had begun. Chunky Monkey rolled his jungle joint that would put elephants to sleep. Pearl smoked it down to a roach with one inhalation deep. So to put the pressure on Chunky Monkey, same time he rolled two. Pearl sneered as she finished those. "Is that the best that you can do?" So Chunky Monkey rolled one behind his back, using just his tail. This was his secret weapon, which he was sure could not fail. For there inside the weed, he mixed in chips of blonde Afghani hash. Then he dipped the joint in opium from his own private stash. As Pearl smoked that joint upon her eyes, there came a haze. The crowd, sensing that this might be it, went into a craze. Chunky Monkey watched intently as Pearl began to yawn. But then she shook her head and shook it off and said, "Keep 'em coming on." Chunky Monkey's hands moved so fast his fingers were a blur as he threw those joints out to Pearl with the occasional tuft of fur. Pearl kept her stride as he rolled with each mighty inhale, reaching out for that next joint as that last roach would go stale. Now, about this time, Chunky Monkey started to get frustrated. See, this competition had gone on much longer than anticipated, and while Pearl smoked each joint, never giving him a turn, inside his anger grew for a while. He knew this was a smoke-off. He also liked to burn. Finally, he decided it was time to smoke, no matter what the cost. He didn't care about this stupid smoke-off, whether he won or lost, but when he reached out to take his hit, Pearl was already done, which really made him upset, because it was the very last one. There was no more bud to roll, and he never got the toke. As Pearl reached out for the next joint and exhaled that last bit of smoke, Chunky Monkey snarled, and all saw there was no more. And the crowd stood still in anticipation for what they thought would be in store. But Chunky Monkey reached for Pearl, much to everyone's surprise, and they all stared in disbelief at what they witnessed before their eyes. For like a bud, he ripped Pearl up, her body he did shred, and her teeth popped out like seeds as he broke up her head. And he rolled her in a super joint and took a healthy toke. After which he passed it to the crowd so everyone could smoke. And we all got high on Pearl as we smoked her up like hay. And rollers from around the world breathed a sigh of relief that day. Now somewhere out there on the road, the Chunky Monkey goes, been rolling dope all his life. And in his style it shows that he can roll faster than all can smoke has become his fame. And you'll not find one smoker who dares dispute that claim. Well, back in New York City on that street that has no name lies what's left of Pearl in the Viper Hall of Fame. Some broken teeth, a gold scroll underneath, and a warning that does say, you best beware if you don't share, 'cause the monkey doesn't play. Thank you very much.